Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about St. Patrick's Day.
When everybody hates it, we think it's okay. When everybody likes it, we gotta complain. We're quite contrary.
Thank you very much and welcome to the Quite Contrary channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for future notifications about videos from Quite Contrary. As stated previously, we are going to be talking a little bit about St. Patrick's Day, and this is what we call a Quite Contrary rough cut. Is that the right? That's not the branding?
Focus group.
Focus group. So basically, I'm going to be fielding some questions. Apparently, it's about St. Patrick's Day. I learned that seconds ago, and we're just going to see what kind of questions Johnny has for me. He can't be on camera today because he is sick, and so he's making me do all of the work.
You're welcome. You ready for the question?
No, I can't be ready for the question. I can't.
Okay. What is St. Patrick's Day?
What is St. Patrick's Day? St. Patrick, it's always a history question with you. Okay, so St. Patrick's Day, what that is it is a celebration of St. Patrick. He actually performed a miracle. He drove all of the snakes out of Ireland. And in order to, there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through to become a saint, a lot of things you have to apply for, there's paperwork involved, and one of the things that you got to do is you have to perform a miracle, which that's why there's not a lot of modern saints, because we've got like cameras on our phones, so you can't just come in one Wednesday and say, hey, I got that miracle done for you. People are going to ask you to prove it. So St. Patrick came in one Wednesday to Saint office to his, and he was like, all the snakes are gone. We didn't know there were any here. You're welcome. That's how that conversation went. But that's the story. The story is that St. Patrick I think he had a stick or a flute or something like that, and he drove all the snakes out of Ireland, and that's why there are 0 snakes in Ireland. I have never looked that up. I don't know if it's true that there are 0 snakes in Ireland. My biggest question has always been, will always be, because I refuse to look it up. If you drove all the snakes out of Ireland, then did they swim away or did he drown them? And if so, what is the ecological impact of all that? Because they eat like mice that, carry diseases. And so if the snakes didn't eat the mice, then is that why everyone in Ireland is sick? Like I said, I've never been on Wikipedia. I don't know if everybody in Ireland's sick. Is this why the plague happened? Because that was perpetrated by rats. Perpetrated. All the rats got together and had this big scheme. And they're like, I got an idea. I call it the Black Plague. And they're like, what's black? And they're like, it's that other color we can see. So he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. Never gave a thought about the ecological impact. And as a result, everybody got sick and turned green. And that's why on St. Patrick's Day, you wear green.
Follow-up question.
Sure.
Imagine a superhero based on St. Patrick's Day. What are his superpowers?
So his name's Paddy Melt. I thought you'd appreciate that.
I did.
Paddy Melt has the ability to boil water with his mind. And as a result, he can be kind of helpful in the process of brewing beer. And when he helps, it's always green. I was trying to think of whether or not there already is a St. Paddy's Day superhero. The closest I got was Nightcrawler, who's famous. Because you don't read X-Men. That's why. Because you don't read X-Men.
Okay, he's German.
He's also Catholic.
Okay.
You're right. Irish superheroes. You got Banshee, Siren.
Phoenix?
No. She's from New York.
The red hair.
It's racist. No, Nightcrawler is the closest one. There's no like. I think all I can think of is like supervillain names like Shamrock Shakedown, But yeah, that's all I got. Paddy Melt.
Paddy Melt.
Paddy Melt can boil water with his mind, which Oh, and by extension, he can melt ice. He can take it from a solid to a liquid form.
All
And
right.
then to a gaseous form.
That's all I got for you today.
Really, really ended it strong.
Uh-huh.
You're all welcome. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I hope you had fun. Don't forget that this is actually a fan-funded YouTube channel. We really adore our patrons. If you'd like to learn more about our Patreon page, go ahead and click the link down at the bottom. Also, out here in the aether, you will find links to some of our other favorite videos of ours. So stay tuned. How about that? And if you forgot to subscribe,